This is the Bush Whisperer coming at you from the beautiful penguin sanctuary, southern tip of Africa, Cape Agulhas, Boulders, Simonstown. Spending time with each other. What inspired this talk was when I was walking through the penguin sanctuary this morning, and I walked past the penguins, and I noticed how they huddle. Good morning. How they huddle with each other. And they just stand there, just spending time with each other. And how rare that is to see with people these days. The baboons do that too, which is why I love being with the baboons. There's something quite cool about just hanging out with the baboons. They don't expect you to say anything. You don't have to do anything. There's no expectation. It's just the natural flow of the experience of being that is shared. And so we've forgotten this as humans. We've forgotten that all we have to do is be. And so we're always trying to be something. We're always trying to do something. Trying to say something, or even prove something. And so we bind ourselves to the confluence of being through the causal principle of that which we desire by the experience that we generate with each other. So this short little talk, is to remind you about being, is to ask yourself a question. What is small talk? I did a video about small talk. Do share this video. Do like this video. Hit the bell. Help move the channel forward with these algorithms, these evil algorithms. Realize that in life, if you want to learn to be yourself, just truly be yourself, then you will truly see yourself. And when you truly see yourself, you will understand who and what you are. And you will begin to understand the aspects of the self. And you will start to understand the numerations of being. I've done videos of these. It will be in the following season, I'm guessing. Or possibly in this season. I must figure out how I will do these videos. Though this is a short video to remind you that you don't have to prove anything to anyone, and that what other people think really doesn't matter. Even what you think really doesn't matter. And to recognize that nothing of the sort matters at all in any way is to become free of what people think of us, free of what we feel as a result of how people perceive us, the clothes we're wearing, our appearance, the way in which we portray ourselves, our words. These are like masks that we wear, masks that hide us from ourselves in the process of trying to hide ourselves from each other. And so learning to just be can be accelerated by learning to just spend time with people. And there's a mystical revelation in this. If you can't just spend time with someone without needing to say or do anything, then ask yourself, should you be connected to that human being specifically in that moment in time? And so we learn to be true to ourselves when we learn to be. Because when you're not talking and not doing and not acting and not proving, not being spoken to, not being proved to, you start to become aware of the deep emotional currents, that which is shared. And in the process of becoming aware of these currents, there is a revelation of the self, essentially. And so we can understand this as the expression of being. So recognize this. Strive towards learning to just be. not having to dictate or not having to be dictated to in any way. So there should be no need for small talk. Small talk is a mechanism that we use to hide ourselves from each other, to hide that moment of being, so that we can dance with our masks in the pretense of life. The shaman has no need for these masks. And so the shaman just allows time to move, observing the flow of time in nature and observing the flow of time through ourselves and our reactions to the flow of time and our observations within the flow of time's field of time is how the shaman read the omen and get the insight from the guides of communication from the deeper aspects of consciousness. So to recognize that if you wish to embrace the spiritual and the profound nature of being, all you need to do is stop being who you think is you. And the best way to stop being who you think is you is to just spend time with nature. Spend time with people. And just observe the way in which you feel. Observe that which connects you to the people around you, that which connects you to nature. And so spending time should be a goal. And it will give you an insight of who the people are that are on the same frequency as you. Because if there is a true harmonic resonance, there will be a state of peace that will exist between you and this person. And you will be in a state of harmony as your subconscious and their subconscious are plugged into the universal subconscious, and the universal subconscious brings through what is conscious. It will reflect as above, so below. And the harmonies will be reflected. And the love that is between you will be an expression of the peace which is felt and experienced in each other's company. And if that is not the case, then you can gently excuse yourself and seek a place where you can experience this. If you need to be alone, that's fine. When you find people that you can experience this with, those are the people you should be connecting with. Those are the people you should be spending time with. And then when you do speak with such people, what is said will be of the heart. It'll be true, it'll be insightful, and it'll be originally deciphered. It'll be an expression of what you are, who you are, your essential being. And there'll be a revelation in the communication between you and such people when you're experiencing such time together. For the consciousness field builds and brings a psychic integration between yourself and that human being. And these moments of peace and quiet and silence will become moments of deep healing, which both will be experiencing, which will also bring about wisdom, understanding, and love. So, like, share this video, smash the bell, subscribe to the channel, help the algorithms. That way you also won't miss the uploads that come hard and fast. Many videos, a daily pace essentially at the moment. And don't forget to smile. Don't forget to experience your state of being with joy. Not to be shy and not to mind what other people think of you, because it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Life is happening, it's flowing through you, and you're an expression of it. And that's the simple truth. This is a Bush Whisperer coming at you from the most beautiful penguin sanctuary. Spend your time just learning to be. Spend your time with each other. Om Shanti.